Nordrock. Okay, I am Nordrock. I am the Dungeon Master once more, and welcome to. Yeah, I'm screwing this up this time. So, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, where a bunch of us plays Dungeons and Dragons. Because we're a bunch of us are nerds and stuff. Something to announce to all that unfortunately Burden Up, who's playing as Apparatus, he will not be able to join us for the time being, and not only will I be taking over for him as Apparatus, someone else is interested in the game, and this is their first time, so I'll be lending over the character to them. I'll be helping them along with as time goes on, but it will be a bit till they get on. I'm really excited to see, really excited to spend time with this with the new player. You know what I mean, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. However, Shadowhawk, who is Bree, the human fighter, would also be like real life stuff, pain in the ass. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, here's something that the Breeze player will get on as soon as possible. And well, let's do a bit of a recap, shall we? So, last time, whoops. There we go. Alrighty, so I gotta look at the recap thing real quick. Alright. Once again, Prophet Nacho of Heroes has the Cliff Adventure skill with retrieving an artifact. This time from Danvi, the Plane of Perfect Order. The party boards the lightning rail in Connaught, that will go to Connaught, prepared to dive into a deep river gorge in order to make the transition to Divani. Before they do so, however, agents of the Emerald Claw have stolen the authorization crystals they need to access the plane, following Dorothy immediately Calgoran. The party races through the lightning rail to retrieve their authorization crystals from the Emerald Claw agents, then make a plunge at terminal velocity into Divani. The last session ends as the party reaches the cargo car as they continue to pursue a man in a green scarf and chainmail. And that is where we are at now. Everybody play the music. Alrighty, the last body has fallen, and you find yourself a key that has among the bodies. And before we move on, would everyone like to take a short rest, heal the wounds? Especially since Okra has taken a hell of a beating, and so did Bree, but not as much.
Well, I've taken a hit, but I mean, I have recovered some of it back from.
Yeah, you're at 24 hit points, if I remember right.
Yeah, 24 out of 33. So.
Alrighty. Is everybody good with the short rest?
How long is the short rest going to be in this case? Because I thought we were in kind of a hurry.
According to the module, it says that although times have the essence, there's a little bit of time before you can take a rest. Do you want to take a rest? Take a rest and risk having less time, or rush in with so ensuring still have your spell slots still expended.
I will leave this to the others because I don't get spell slots back from resting anyway. So
yeah, I only get them back after a long rest. So.
Alright, so
I'm pretty sure I'm also a long rester.
Alright, so is everybody ready to move forward with the key in hand?
If only we had a warlock.
right. I will go ahead, and since I didn't do it, since I was talking about doing it last time, I have one spell slot left in the first level anyway, so I might as well get mage armor up just so I have some protection.
Frisch, as some sort of like transparent, glowy armor appears around the small gnome. Who, yeah. Bree and Apparatus are right behind you, will unlock the door and move forward.
If we are going to take a short rest, I mean, I can use it
Yeah.
to get some of that back,
Bree will also take a short rest, explaining yeah.
but that's if the party are okay with the short rest.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm fine either way.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a look at the artificers.
I got 10 hit points back from my hit die, so I am
Nice.
up to full.
Yeah. How many hit points have you gained? Regained?
10. So I'm back to max.
Alrighty, I'll roll for Bree. And they regain their and he regains his hit points back. I still take a rest. Take a rest, and you see some of the people here moving the bodies and just push them out of the car, not to make a scene and all. While meanwhile, apparatus is setting up an eldritch cannon, specifically one that of the force ballista. They put it on their they put it on the wrist, and their legs just like wrap it around. All right. What's everybody up to during the short rest?
Well, I guess I'm just pacing back and forth since I don't really benefit from the rest. I'm just waiting to get moving again.
Alrighty. Is everybody ready?
I'm just basically licking my wounds, just kind of, getting some, cleaning them up, just waiting for them to, just making sure I'm all right. And I seem to have done well there. So I pick up my war mem and say, right, I'm rested. Let's get going.
Alrighty.
All right.
Alright.
Who will go forward with the key? Who will take the key and go forward?
I would suggest not me. I'm small and squishy.
We will take the key. He takes it, unlocks it, and moves forward. Right. You find yourself in the cargo car. It's a large enclosed room that's like, say, about 100 feet by 100 feet long, 25 feet wide. There's some small doors at the end of the car that would allow passengers and the other crew to gain access to the storage area. There are also some large sliding doors that have been opened on either side of the door, allowing for easy loading and loading to the large cargo. Okay. I would like everyone to make a stealth check. And since okay, how many of you have heavy armor, by the way?
That would be me, so I have to roll in disadvantage.
Alrighty. Apparatus was able to apparatus succeeds. Yeah, unfortunately, Bree doesn't succeed, but it's a.
I got a 10.
Yes, I got a 7.
Lonnie.
Well, the gnome got a 15, so plus 3, so 18.
If two of you have failed, if Bree and Oka has failed on the check saves, however, the way the noise are clink 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 as the door swings open, you see a large cargo door easily 100 feet long. The middle of the car is part with cargo with a narrow passageway allowing access along all four walls. The cargo includes mining supplies, crates, packages, and oversized passenger luggage. While the train is in motion, large cargo doors on the sides of the car are usually securely locked. However, as you enter, you see one of the two doors is already ajar, and the guard stands on each side of it, working a lever as the large cargo doors begin to slide further open. The wind begins whipping through the cabin as the landscape flies past beyond the open doors. 3 more guards stand nearby, watching the proceedings, and beyond them, familiar Cora Avar, that's basically a half-elf, with a green scarf. He narrows his eyes and gives A dark laugh. Well, lads, looks like these cohorts have come for the same prize that we have. Let's give it a warm welcome, shall we? And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
15.
Alright. 15.
21.
Bree has
12.
Yeah, Bree has Bree rolled for 3, and Apparatus unsurprisingly has a little surprisingly has rolled a 19. What is Oka? Monty, what do you roll again?
12.
12.
Aurak got 21.
Alright. Okay, give me a second while I write everybody down. Write all the enemies down. Okay. Yeah. Not only that, but as he said this, he decides he and the other thugs, well, the other members of the Emerald Code, were behind behind each of the cargo. Okay, 13. That's 13. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm just like trying to make sure. 15 and 6. Alright. He would also. Okay, so he's gonna roll initiative. 12. Lonnie, I would like to re-roll your initiative because Roston has also rolled a 12. The man with the green scarf has rolled a 12.
16.
Alrighty. You, I believe you go first. As for the oof. Oof. Yeah. So two of the troopers two of the members have rolled 6 and a 4, and the other has rolled an 18. This is like, just give me a second while I write everything down. Yeah. Unfortunately, Roston seems to be back in full health. Well. Yeah. Hope that's okay. $39. However, one of the members just like stumbled forward. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is take me a bit. So, alright, I'm gonna switch over the music. There we go. Whoop, on one. There we go. Okay. Everybody got the music?
Yeah.
Alright. I would also like everyone to okay. What are everybody's passive perceptions? However, they managed to skedaddle behind some of the boxes and cargoes, but for most of you, it would be pretty easy to find them. As for the rest, 10 and 4. Alrighty. Right, who goes first? Okra, I believe you go first. You see,
right.
Yeah, you see some of the Emerald Claw troopers scramble. What do you do?
Okay. How far away is the closest one to me?
I'm gonna say about 25 feet. However, if you get through the cargo, it will be considered difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I can use my bonus action to move up to my speed towards an enemy of my choice because of my racial aggressive ability. So that basically brings it up. So that brings it up to 30 feet. If it's all difficult terrain, then I can still get up to them and swipe them one.
All right, you managed to like charge through with your cargo, knocking a few things aside, as you're like able to like catch up to one of the troopers before he gets into hiding.
Okay, and as he does so, instead of using his maul, he is going to put it aside and brings out his rather nasty glaive weapon.
Ooh, okay. Make your attack. Are you gonna make your attack?
I am indeed. Okay, so that's a 15.
That's a miss. That's a miss. He managed to dodge your glaive. The swing of your glaive. Do people swing glaives, or do they stab things with it?
It depends on which angle you're using on the glaive.
Yeah, because of how cluttered things, you try to like thrust it, but the trooper managed to stumble, avoiding the strike.
Okay.
Would that be your turn?
That would be my turn. Yes.
Apparatus aims the Eldritch Cannon at the trooper that you tried to fire, and misses, knocking over some more of the cargo and clutter it into the ground. That will be their turn. Alright, who is up next? Yeah, one of the troopers spotted. It's going to attack you, Orca, sorry, and misses. Yeah, it misses with this. It tries to tries to get to you, but misses. That'll be their turn. I believe you are up, fire. Be careful. Using your fire spells would make a bit of a scene, as like it will cause a fire.
Of course.
Inquiry real quick. The cart itself is made of steel, you said?
Yeah, it's kind of made of steel. It's more about the cargo, boxes, bags, and the like. So Fenfire goes first, I believe. Yeah, Fenfire is up. Yeah.
See. Trying to see if any of my stuff says it doesn't light everything on fire.
Alright. We'll be all waiting on you.
Sorry.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Did not mean to mess up the layout.
Okay.
Alright. When you're ready?
Like to move forward 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet. As you had like push, like go through the gaps. It's quite narrow, so it's a little bit hard to like move through the to move around. Alrighty. How close?
Then is there any troopers that are like next to each other?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Alright, then is there any that are like about 30 feet away?
Yes. the aforementioned troopers, and Rustin and the old man with the yeah. I'm sorry for bringing up the names. So the man with the green scarf.
Alright. I'd like to summon my wildfire spirit next to him.
Poof! And it's ah!
And yeah.
And he seems startled by the sudden appearance of a cat suddenly appearing on fire. Because who would not be startled by that?
Needs to make a dex saving throw or take 2d10 fire damage.
I believe he rolled a 19. Alright. What happens when you roll why do if he succeeds the saving throw? If he succeeds the saving throw?
Spell save DC. Which is the stupid 14.
Alrighty.
So they would be fine.
Yeah, he managed to like avoid the like back away from the fire cat. But seems to be edged closer to the open door.
Then I'd like to use my bonus action to tell Enya to attack when it's Enya's turn.
Alrighty, do I have to roll initiative for it? Or no, it goes after you.
No, it goes directly after me.
Alrighty, so I believe it's your character's cat's turn. It'll make an attack on him. And well, I believe that is a hit. It attacks with its fiery claw. When it attacks with its fiery claws. Ouch for. How much damage would it do?
1d6 plus 2 fire damage.
Alrighty, do I have to roll for it, or do you roll for it?
It doesn't say who rolls for it.
Do you want to roll for it? Since
Sure.
you're controlling the cat?
4 damage.
Yeah. Your fire cat wails out as like latches like claws at the man with the green scarf. Leave behind not only a bit of a fire, like a bit of his clothes is on. It's like scorched. Would that be your turn?
Alright. Yep.
Alrighty, who is up next? Lonnie, I believe you're up next.
Alright. So, the room is about 100 feet long. What is the condition like? What's the make of the door to the exit on the other side? Is it metal? Is it wood?
Let me give it a look. It doesn't say, but I will assume that if you're talking about the larger door, the door is a metal.
No, I mean the regular exit that people would do that are not
Metal
cargo.
doors. They're metallic.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and slowly move through the room with my move action. Reduce distance, of course, because of blah blah blah. So I'll be like 10 feet, and slowly working my way across. And with my other action, I'm just going to go ahead and support Aura.
Okay.
With by firebolting his target.
Alrighty, roll your attack.
All right. 17.
Who are you attacking?
The target that Auroch missed earlier.
That's a miss. That's a miss since the fireball whips you whip out a bolt of fire, but it seems to whip past the trooper, but thankfully managed to hit the door across.
Okay, well, that'll be my turn then.
Okay, Rustin will take a turn. Moves back from the cat. No. I changed my mind. Actually, he will cast inflict wounds.
On the cat?
Yeah, inflict wounds. Yikes. Inflict wounds on you. Alani. Yeah. No.
On who?
On you, Alani.
Someone died.
No. It's the range is touch. The range is touch. Yeah, the range is touch. No, he actually uses inflict wounds on the cat.
Enya.
Yeah, unfortunately it hits. You managed to like a
How much?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. He does 8, 14, 24 points of damage. He hops away as he reaches out to the cat but to pet it, but the cat like yeah and like kind of pain. How many hit points does the cat have?
21.
Yeah, it allows a wailing a wail of pain before the fires disappear, and with it, it's gone. He grins to himself, all too easy. That will be his turn. Alrighty, who is up next? Somebody attacks you, Lonnie, from behind. And hits. As another one of the members of the Emerald Claw emerges and swings at you with their flail. No, with a dagger. With a dagger. Okay, I'm gonna roll damage for 4 points of damage. As you felt, you suddenly felt something in your back. Ugh! Alright, and that will end their turn. Next up is the trooper, and he will try to slowly move around and attacks you, or. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Let me get out my D8 for 5 points of damage as you felt as a spiky ball lands at the side of your torso. Yeah, okay. and he retracts. Blood, a little bit of blood spilling from yeah. It hits your armor, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, that'll be your turn. That'll be his turn. Another one seems somebody else seems to has attacked you. Aura, and misses. You look behind you, and you see another one of the members of the Emerald Claw stab you in the back with a dagger, but you saw it coming, and you stepped forward. Yes, you stepped forward and turned around. And unfortunately, that would be their. Fortunately for you, that would be their turn. Yeah, the trooper. One of the troopers will get out her crossbow, and fires at Bree. Misses. As the bolt landed on the wall near, it gets itself embedded in the wall nearby. She reloads, and I believe that will be her turn.
So there's how many troopers running around now? 4?
5.
So 5 plus the scarf thief.
Yeah. That'll and Bree's turn. Yeah. He tries to get forward to you, but not much success. So he gets out his heavy crossbow and aims at one of the assassins. Unfortunately, he misses because one of the bolts land near the basically he grabs the bolt, tries to return fire at the assassin, but misses. Instead, it's stuck in one of the cargo. That'll be his turn. Orca, you're up next.
Alright, so how many are kind of next to me right at the moment?
I'm gonna say 2. 2 are next to you.
2.
No, 3. Yeah, 3 actually. 3. I was mistaken.
3. Okay, and how many are wounded? Are any of them wounded, or are they still...
Nope. No. As far as you can see, none of them are wounded.
Okay, well, there's not much I can do because they're all human, so I can't really. So channel divinity wouldn't work. Guess I'll do the only thing I can and just swing my glaive at one of.
All right. Who are you gonna attack?
The one that I was attacking.
Attacking whom?
The one that I was attacking before.
All right. Make your attack.
That'll be an 18.
Yeah, that hits. Barely. Make your attack. Oh, make your damage.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus 3. 11. 11 points of damage.
You managed to whack him in the torso, knocking the sheer wind out of him. Oof. He grunts. He grunts, and like a little bit of blood spills out of his mouth. Would that be your turn?
Can I do anything on my bonus action? No, unfortunately not. So yeah, that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Apparatus will cast Fairy Fire on. Okay. Oh, just give me a second. I need to look up the spell. What the spell does. We'll cast. Yeah, suddenly a 20-foot. Yeah, we'll cast Fairy Fire on the Green Scarf Man and others nearby, and like a faint color, like green outline appears on them, and that uses up their first level slot. That will be their turn. Finfire, I believe you're up.
Alright. I'd like to move up next to Orok.
Okay. Alright.
And swing my scimitar at the one he hit.
Alrighty, make your attack.
Nat 1.
Nope, you got your scimitar stuck in one of the boxes. And you just have to struggle it out.
Alright.
You have to make a bit of a move, either a move action or an action to get it out on your next turn.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
Alrighty, would that be your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, so the Green Scarf Man is up next, and he will sense himself ready by one of the openings, and he will cast What does Bane do?
Bane is basically the opposite of Bless. Anyone who has
Yeah,
to,
he will cast
anyone who
Bane
rolls-
on you, Lonnie, and Finfire. I would like each of you to make a charisma saving throw.
All right.
Sorry, did you say who's he casting it on?
Aura, Lonnie,
Okay.
and Finn. He's not taking any chances with you all.
Charisma saving throw. Did you say?
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Okay, that will be a 17.
Alrighty. He points at you, says some like wonderful words, and doesn't seem to do anything on you. Finn, Lonnie.
I got a nat
16.
20.
Yeah, nothing. It does nothing on you. And Lonnie, what about you?
I said 16.
Alrighty. No cell. And that will be his turn. Lonnie, you're up.
Why could I roll that for an attack?
Well, at least you won't have to be rolling a d4 against your attack, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, annoyingly, I'm stuck knife fighting here with this idiot, so I'm just gonna have to make a dagger attack at them.
Okay.
$16.
That's a hit.
All right, and damage. That's a 5.
Yeah, you got him. You got him good as you retaliated with the stab. Instead of you stabbing at the back, you stab at the front, and you stab him right in the stomach. Ugh. You pull it out, and
that's gonna be all I can really do right now.
alrighty. He'll take a stab at you again. Misses. Misses as he tries to he tries to stab you with his dagger, but you like sway to the side. That'll be his turn. so now you're to win at a stabbing contest. Just to let you know.
Just basically that scene from Under Siege.
Under Siege. What is that?
Steven Seagal. It's a very old movie.
I got it.
Tommy Lee Jones. They have a big knife fight at the end.
This will be fun. Alrighty, so I'm gonna look at the initiative. Yeah, the trooper will try to take another strike at you. Finn. Well, does a 15 hit? Doesn't look like it. He misses. As he tries to get your scimitar out, you duck just in time for the for this trooper to swing his flail, only to miss.
Alright.
One of the troopers will try to take a swing at Aura. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. And he does 8 points of damage. Yeah, you felt something like wham to your back. As the flail as the spiky bow lands on you. And that will be his turn. Now the trooper will try. Yeah, the operative will try to take a stab at you. Unfortunately, that's a 20. That's a 20 hit. No, that's a 19 hit. Yeah.
Who's attacking me?
Yeah. She's attacking you
Yeah, that hits too.
for 3 points of damage. You're starting to not look good here, buddy. Alrighty, Bree is up, takes another shot at one of the assassins. Misses. He's not very good with the crossbow, unfortunately. Boing! He cusses and puts away his crossbow. That'll be his turn. Aura, you're up next.
Okay. Anyone looking hurt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
troop.
take it
Yeah,
to go.
one of the troopers seems to hurt, but not too much. So is the one of the operatives that tried to stab Lonnie.
I'll go for the trooper.
Alrighty, make your attack.
Ooh, that's a net 1.
Now 1. Yeah, unfortunately, you managed to like hit. To manage to like knock to really enough another trooper. Make your damage roll.
Sorry, what was that?
You managed to hit not
A
Lonnie.
different trooper.
Yeah, different trooper. Roll your damage.
Okay. That'll be. In that case, that'll be a 7 points of damage.
Yeah. You swing, but seems like luck is on your side this time, and you find that you managed to hit to bash one of the other troopers in the arm. That kind of hurt. Would that be your turn?
Sure. I'll
Yeah.
take that turn.
All right, apparatus. Seeing how hurt you are, it's going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on you.
Is he right up next to me?
No, but they see you.
Yeah, but the Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, they approach you and cast Cure Wounds on you
Okay, cool.
for 12 points of damage. You feel yourself reinvigorated.
Hopefully not damage.
Yeah, reinvigorate. You have about 29 hit points left.
Yeah, 29 hit points. Yep.
29 out of what?
29 out of 33. So yeah, that was a pretty good chunk of healing.
That would be their turn. Finn, I believe you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my action to yank the sword out.
All right. You finally got your sword out, and what do you do next?
I said that takes an action.
No, that was a movement or a bonus action. I think.
Okay, movement. Yeah, I'll count it as a bonus action. Yeah, you just have your action, and change turn 1.
Alright, then. I'll swing the scimitar at one of the injured troopers.
Alrighty, make your attack.
Boop. 22
That's definitely a hit. Roll your damage.
damage. Six damage.
Alrighty. You left behind a bit of a gash on him. Ugh. You will not stop us. And that would be your turn.
Yep.
Lonnie, you up next.
Continuing the knife fight.
Roll your attack.
Alright, that's a 17.
That's a hit.
And hey, nice. 7 damage.
Ooh. Okay, you left behind a bit of a you slash at him and you leave behind a bit of a cut on his chin. He's injured, but he's still standing. Would that be your turn?
Yep, I guess I hopped up there and scratched.
Alright, he the green scarf man turns around briefly and is going to induce a panic on each of you. I would like each of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Alright,
Oh, good.
apparatus makes it. But Bree's going to spend a luck point. And no.
The fuck?
Yeah, Breeze is now frightened, like, ugh.
I got 17.
Alrighty. He tries to put on a bit of frightful presence, and it looks a little scowling look on his face. He seems to like leave a bit of impression behind on Bree, but not on you. Lonnie,
All right.
what do you roll?
Okay. This isn't about getting the job done. It's about sending a message. So even though I passed with a 21, I'm going to use a hero point to add another D6 to it to make that a.
No, actually, yeah,
24.
Bree is also going to spend a hero point, and still fails.
But in passing, I look at the green scarf man and shout, "Hey, look at me, bitch!"
Yes. Alrighty, then that will be his turn. Fan, what do you roll?
26.
Alrighty, nice. And I believe- yeah, and that will be his turn. Yeah, the operators will try to stab you again because he seems to be really enjoying his Oh, you still have your mage armor on, right?
Yep. So my AC 16.
He hits, unfortunately. For 4 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah, 4 points of damage as they slashes at you, leaving behind a bit of a cut on your body. And that will be his turn. Trooper,
Yeah, I'll walk it off.
Yeah, Trooper charges up to Bree and attacks. Misses as Bree deflects the flail with his shield as he got out his sword. That'll be that Trooper's turn. The other assassins will take a stab at Bree again. Misses. The knife just like scratching off his armor, but to no avail. And Bree's turn. He will attack the one of the assassins. And hits. For wow, 16 points of damage. No, not 16, 14. 14 points of damage. As like lopped off at him and left behind a bit of a nasty gash across his torso, her torso. That'll be his turn. Aura, you're up.
All right. Looking for the most hurt target of all. Try to bring it down with another slash.
Alrighty. The opportunity is a bit of a ways away. Oh yeah. Okay, make your attack.
My glaive has a range of 10 feet, so I don't know whether.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
And that's a natural 20.
I love it when this happens.
It's just a shame I don't have any spell slots to use my Divine Smite. Oh well. However, 2d10, not bad.
Yeah, so double your die, or d10, double the die.
Okay, ooh, that's good. That's a 9 and a 6, so that's 15 plus 3, that's 18 points of damage.
Yeah, you managed to like lunge at her, and the blade seems to come past her at the other side of her chest. She looks down for a second. She's still just staring down in shock. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, I just basically snarl at her as I pull the glaive out from the
All right,
And I'll
Apparatus
remake
is
that.
up next, and hits her with the force cannon. I'm gonna check to see how much it does. For 2d8 points of damage. Yeah. You ever seen that where how Iron Man launches a pulse at fires at his enemies in the movies?
Oh yeah, from his palms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, and it knocks her off her feet, and she lands crack, and she lays down dead from the impact. Alright, I'm going to
I
describe.
look at I turn and look at Apparatus and it says that one counts as mine.
They ignore you. Alrighty, gonna. Okay, give me a second as I move on to the next music scene. Alrighty, give me a second. The first of the 8 Emerald Cloud agents fall, lights sleeping from their lungs. As the body hits the ground, the illusionary beneath crest on their armor once again fading into the green clawed hand. You see a light glimmer upon an object that rolls out of the pouch at their waist. It's a large, perfectly symmetrical diamond, about 6 inches long. As the diamond catches Bree's and Lonnie's eyes, Bree and Lonnie, you notice this. You see it lies upon the floor, splattered in both the fresh blood, as well as dark, drying tracks of crimson. It looks as if several bodies were dragged toward the door, though there were no bodies in sight. Lonnie, would you like to say something? This is still Apparatus' turn.
Normally I would, but I am still kind of busy in a knife fight, so I will have to deal with that in a bit. There's priorities.
Alrighty, yeah. Apparatus, okay, I'm reading this. They get the they pick up the authorization tool. I got it. No, I got it. They cried. That'll be their turn. Fire.
Lonnie, how much damage have you taken?
I am at 13 HP out of 21.
Damn it, making me do the math.
Basically I've taken
8 points of damage. Yeah, total of 8 points of damage.
Alright.
I'm mostly fine. He's got a dagger. It'll take him a few turns to kill me. I don't know much HP he has, but maybe I'll kill him first. Or, out of character, we have the stuff. We could set fire to the room and then just lock them in here.
You got one crystal. Is that enough?
And we can all hold on.
That would be wise.
Well, while we consider that, make a scimitar swing at the nearest wounded trooper.
Yeah. My focus is mainly going to be on attacking these guys. So.
Fair enough.
So I have no idea what's going on at the moment.
Then what do you do?
Take a swing at the nearest wounded trooper.
Alrighty, roll your attack.
19.
That hits. Roll your damage.
7 damage.
Alrighty,
I'd like to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Lonnie.
alrighty. As you make a swing, hit one of the troopers trying to flee from, trying to make a move. Your gland holds for a moment as you reach out to Lonnie. roll your hit points. Roll the amount of hit points that you would restore.
Heal 8.
I'm back at full.
Yeah, and you're fully healed. Would that be your turn,
Yep.
Lonnie?
And then he
So much.
dies.
Wait, what do you say, Ben? Sorry.
Nothing.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. I'm trying not to make a habit of it. So, what do you do now?
Okay. Well, I'm back to full, but I'm still in a knife fight, so it's time to fight for the knife fight.
Alrighty.
I swing and oh, good, Aura, you're clearly a lucky charm. That's a 20 plus 5, 25. It's time to crit this guy.
Alrighty. Natural 20.
So, unfortunately, it's a dagger from a gnome, so this is only... Okay, so that's 10 damage.
Yeah, you got him pretty good. It's like I'm in the leg. Ah! Ah! And draw out, drawing blood in the process. Would that be your turn?
That'll be all I could do, yeah.
Alrighty. As your fight pitch fell beside open doors, out of the corner of your eye, you notice a change in the landscape below. You have been climbing an elevation, nearing Corona Peak, and realize that the trees flying past you have begun to grow in perfect rows, and the perfectly symmetrical clouds above you part, reflecting the sun shining down upon the perfectly arranged conductor stones ahead. Well, you have only seconds before you reach the point of order. Agent by the door calls out, "Ralston, the point of order is here." In response, the green scarf half-elf's eyes widen in anticipation. The armor-clad agents reach into pouches at their waists, producing crystals identical to the ones you have obtained from the fallen agent. Suddenly, a chasm opens beneath the rail, and you see a perfectly straight river carving its way through, the boulders within its base perfectly even apart. Without hesitation, Weston dashes out of your Darshan throws himself out of the rail car. His associates doing the same as their body hurtle toward the river far below. So Weston disengages and jumps out. So what the operative that you're in a knife fight with, Lonnie, he disengages and makes a run for the opening and jumps out. The rest... Whoops, I forgot about this, about the trooper, the first trooper, so... Yeah, all of them, disengage and chop out. You gather, apparatus, beckons you to the opening, and you gather around them. Are you ready to make the jump? Are you ready to make that, leap of faith?
Okay.
Okay. You hit
Wait. I'd like to summon my cat a safe distance from us and have it teleport with us.
Alrighty. As you hold on to apparatus, you throw yourself out of the car as it crosses the rail bridge over the deep river chasm. Your companion, your cat, the fire cat, falling beside you. You plummet down. You plummet down through the chill air. The wind tearing at your form as you fall faster and faster toward the water below. Just before you strike the perfect ripples, the world around you slows. It freezes in place, and you feel yourself being pulled in more directions than you thought possible from the 3 dimensions you inhabit. A flash in your vision, a sharp up your spine. Then, you find yourself hurtling again. But this time, upward. Strangely at an angle, your body, a giant projectile toward the top of a single building of a white stone. A perfect cube, that's why it is tall, and it's very, very tall indeed. In the middle of the roof, there is a large dome. At first glance, it seems circular, but you soon notice it has 13 sides that meet in a high domed ceiling. Each of the 13 sides of this dome has an arched doorway. As you arc through the air, you can see endless fields beyond the building on one side, perfectly tilted, with large ant-like creatures working the fields at even intervals. On the other side, a sprawling city lies as far as the eye can see, its symmetrical buildings lining perfectly straight streets. As you gain altitude, your flight slows, and at the apex of your arc, you find the flat roof of the white building rushing up to meet you. Oh, does anyone understand what I'm saying, by the way? Just want to make sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, I would like each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No shit.
Unfortunately, Bree fails. Apparatus got a natural 20, so they made it. And they
If I'm the cat, do I make the save for the cat?
yes. And take 4 points damage as he lands with a thud. A bit harder than he would have liked.
I got a non-natural 20. It's an 18 plus 2.
Alrighty, you land safely.
I got a 15.
You also land safely.
13.
A what? 13. You also made it. Alright, I'm gonna change the music real quick. So bear me a moment. Okay. Alright, is everybody ready to play the music?
Please tell me that the other guys are here so I can continue stabbing them.
No, they're not here. But it will be explained. Right, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
You hurry toward the dome in pursuit of the disguised Emerald Claw agents. Inside, see strange creatures bristling about. Simple automatons shaped like circles, cubes, and pyramids with arms and legs. They pay you no mind, intent upon their own tasks. There's a 13-sided metallic dais in the exact center of the room. Its surface appears to be the face of an unusual clock. 13 arms sweeping at it at precise intervals. Each arm is a different length, and they're all moving at different speeds, as if tracking different phenomena. In the center of the clock rests a transparent sphere about as wide as a human hand span. Inside the sphere, you see shiny metallic balls of varying size whirling around, some slowing down, others speeding up. The balls follow malleable metallic tracks, which shift and change position quickly. They always remind you of a pianist's fingers moving up and down the scales of piano. This must be the quintessence engine. Austin, man in the green scarf, has paused halfway across the room. 3 of his men waiting around him. They watch one another of their companions rush toward the dais, pointing over the arms of the clock and attempting to pry the quintessence engine out of its protective casing. In the process, they bend one of the clock arms. At this, some of the strange constructs, the body comprised of 2 blocks stacked atop each other, swarm the dais. Some immediately begin to move the damaged arm and bring a new one in its place, and others attempt to escort the neat armored angel off the dais. As the constructs approach, the agent begins to indiscriminately attack those closest to him, swinging its flare left and right. Instantly, a pillar of light shoots down from the ceiling, paralyzing him for a moment before disappearing as quickly as it came. He falls down dead, cracking his head on the floor. The blocky creatures efficiently clean out the body, also removing the floor panel that has a few smears of blood on it. It is clear that they are replacing 80 objects that were made imperfect in any way. A multi-layered automated voice resonates in the chamber, speaking in an unusual foreign tongue that you nonetheless understand perfectly. Object designated for reconstruction. Placement is present and being installed immediately. Once the imperfect arm and floor panel are replaced, The unusual clock continues its movement, powered by the quintessence engine. Whilst the others stand quite cautiously off to the side, they seem to watch how quickly annihilated the comet and how he was killed, and they shoot concerned glances at the engine. And they seem to huddle together, and they seem to be discussing about something. Quiet whispers. Can't hear what they're saying. You see a cube sheet construct with wings approach you. Another one approach Rustin and the other and his agents. This cube sheet construct, a quadron, says, "It is regrettable that he was unwilling to keep the peace. He would not have been punished for damaging the equipment. We Mordorans only approach to replace it. That is our purpose. We understand that imperfections will occur. He would have been forgiven. However, he resorted to wanton violence and rage. Such imperfection must be purged on this plane." Alright? This is a perfect opportunity for any of you to speak.
Okay, who wants to go?
Orak's not really much of a talker. I mean, he's kind of like looking around at this place. It's kind of he's kind of just basically waiting, and he says, "So no violence is allowed here."
That is correct. Apparatus.
Sounds.
Okay.
Is she? Lonnie is incredibly frustrated at the situation and is struggling against every part of their being to not just throw a firebolts at the other group anyway. Because this is.
Orak places a hand on Barney's shoulder and kind of like just shakes his head as if to say, "You don't want to do that."
Very low mutters. I really do.
Apparatus steps. Sorry, you were saying? Oh, Apparatus steps in and gives and from what I can tell, they seem to give out a strange look at the thing, at the construct. "What are you?" they ask. "What are all these creatures?" All of the constructs in this chambers are Mordorans. The winged construct replied. "We are imbued with the essence of order and exist to maintain it. I am called a Quadron, one of the most advanced of base Mordorans. The other you see are model drones, duo drones, and tri-drones. They are significantly more limited in their ability to understand and interact with non-Mordorans. And what's that clock for?" they ask. "What does that do?" The Mordran replies, "The clock keeps perfect time and tracks the movement and locations of the 13 planes of existence, as well as the orbit of everyone's 12 moons." Lonnie, would you like to roll a an intelligence check? Oh, I'd like you to make an Arcana check. Actually,
I'll do Arcana.
Yeah. Both you and Apparatus figured that out before even the before the Mortis fix that. And Apparatus says, "Oh, I get it." And they explain, This is where it keeps track of the 13 planes of existence and 12 moons. Fascinating. But why would the clock track that data? The clock matter-of-factly replies, calculations. Anybody else want to ask more questions?
I at least want to at least speak something. Hey, you one of those guys already tried to damage the thing anyway. You're gonna just let them sit there plotting aloud in that corner about probably to do it again.
If they happen to take any action, we will take care of. They will take care of it.
Lottie is so utterly ruffled by their blind adherence to order.
Bree steps in. We need the engine. Can we have it? The Mordron replies, it's failing its purpose in the perfect order of things. Unless it is removed from the surface due to imperfection, like the objects the world element contaminated, it will remain forever. You are free to go admire it. Please do not contaminate it, however, or it too will be replaced, and you will be asked to leave the Diaz to avoid future imperfection. So, Bree replies, can we have the recycled items? Oh, so what will happen to the items that were removed? All objects in this chamber must reflect perfection. When they no longer do so, they are decommissioned. The imperfect objects have been removed from service and are sent to the deconstruction zone outside the city walls for recycling. And, but again, Bree asks, can we have the recycled items? The quadrant pauses as if to process the question. Why would you want it? It is now imperfect. Would any of you like to reply? Sorry, it's to keep the story moving, that's all.
I could try to rationalize it, and while it wouldn't be a diplomacy check, I could try to word something in a way like,
yeah,
well,
all right.
Well, we could always, if you say it's so perfect, well, clearly, since we're from a world that, from your view, is so utterly imperfect, we could take it back briefly to show what people can aspire to, the sheer perfection.
This is, you may requisition anything if you wish to recycle it yourself. It then extends one arm in the direction of the Emerald Claw agents, and you see that there is a staircase set in the door right next to them. The requisitions department is 34 floors down. Third door on the left.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want me to spell it out?
I'm waiting to see if anyone else has anything to say.
I don't.
Aurak is more into intimidating, and he is not in the right place to do so. So he's
one of the Elbow Claw's agents decides to step forward and just like whack on the end at the Quintessence engine. And he chuckles smugly, quickly leaves the desk, and quickly leaves. And for that, the Quintessence engine no longer meets the Mordron's exacting standards. Once again, they rush in, quickly removing the disorderly object. A multi-layered automated voice resonates in the chamber, once again, speaking in another tone you nonetheless understand. Object designated for reconstruction, replaced this time, undetermined. Meanwhile, the Mordrons bearing the engine move to a small glowing platform, and after a moment, they vanish, apparently teleported away. Across the chamber, Roston chuckles smugly. Reaching into a cord around his neck, he grasps a small black orb suspended from it. As he clenches his fist and crunches it in a flare of green fire, a soft green glow covers his edges. As they move toward the stairs, their limbs blur with speed as they move at human speed down the stairs and out of sight. What do you do? You go after them?
What else is there for us to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we go after them.
Yeah.
As you head down the stair, but unfortunately you lose sight of the agents. And you hike down about 35 flights of stairs out of like hundreds more. And now I can help, but keep in mind the staircase sequence from Final Fantasy VII, both the original and the remake.
We'll keep going downstairs until the next room loads.
Would anybody like to make some role-playing elements?
I beg your pardon? Sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
Yeah, never mind. As you enter the room labeled Requisitions Department, you see 13 long lines filled with all manner of creatures. Bland, peaceful music plays from an unseen source overheard. On the far right side of the room, you see the Emerald Claw agents waiting halfway through one of the lines. Dozens of the creatures already queuing behind them. The agents are tapping their feet impatiently. Though the creatures around them all appear to be perfectly content to wait as long as needed.
Alright. What? I guess it's time for peak bureaucracy.
Yep. Yep, Braz. Just like the Brazil movie.
Is each line basically identical and like they're all going for the same type of thing, or is there any distinguishing? Like, is there any demarcations as to like,
make a perception check.
22.
Alrighty. I'd like everybody else to make a perception roll. Bree succeeds. And Apparice also succeeds.
16. No,
12.
20.
I got a 12.
I'm gonna say that you managed to succeed. You notice that the third line on the left is moving faster than the others, and you reach the front of the line before you manage to reach the front of the line before the agents do. And you wait patiently in line for what seems like forever. In front of you are three ant-like creatures gazing at each other. Not a word spoken, and yet you sense they are deep in conversation. Behind you waits a plate-armored celestial with wings of fire, followed by two cloaked figures floating several inches off the ground. The masked faces assuming a luminous ball of light. Your mind.
Just want to check.
What?
Sorry, just want to check. Does waiting in this line constitute a long rest?
No, short rest.
Nah, didn't think so.
But for the sake of this, since everybody is worn down, I'm gonna say yes. I just want to be fair. That's all. So everybody has their hit points restored. Spell slots.
We got a long rest. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, my cat would despawn during that time.
Yeah, because it seems to be taking a long time, even if you take the shortcut. Things happen a bit more, have been moving a bit more slowly than usual. Yeah. Anyway, so the line moves painfully slowly, but the Emerald Claws move more slowly yet. There are still several creatures in front of them by the time you reach the front of your own line, and of course the wing queue manage the counter. And eventually, finally, alright, just you manage to reach the front of the line, and another one of those cloud drones greets you. And if it state your purpose. Who among you would like to speak?
Well, we're gonna agree to do so. So I guess Lion will point out we want the thing,
Yeah.
so we can take it with us. There's another group that will do terrible things with it. They're in that line over there. Just letting you know, they're really untrustworthy. Just gonna point that out. Keep an eye on them.
They hand you a 5-page application. The application process is straightforward. The warden assures you, please complete this requisition form and proceed through these doors to the requisition submission room.
If I could do this in like a moment, would we just be able to hand it back to you? Because that's kind of like what prestidigitation is for. And if you can get all up.
May I finish? Where you would be licensed for object retrieval. You make your way to the next room, where there are another 13 lines, though you're relieved they are slightly shorter than the last. You select a line, then while you wait, work painstakingly to fill out the requisition form you were given. In front of you, a group of perfect humanoids make quiet conversation. Their skin bluish purple, eyes and airs. Hair and eyes of metallic hues. They keep a cautious distance from a tall, handsome, red-skinned devil with a confident grin, a massive, long, curved horn starting his form and extending far into the air.
Aurak is. You just said devil skin, didn't you?
Oh boy.
Aurak is looking at him with utter hatred at the moment.
The devil looks back at you, confused, and then it goes on his merry way. Or her. You can.
I rolled a natural. I did a wisdom check. I did a wisdom kind of check to see whether I would manage to maintain my composure, and I rolled a natural 20. So
Yeah.
Good.
Nothing happens as the devil stares at you for a second, confused, shrugs, then goes on its way. So, what would you like to do with the form in your hand, Lonnie?
Well, we can get this done, we can fill this form out a lot faster with prestidigitation. So I'll go ahead and be doing that as we go through the line.
I would like you to roll a forgery kit intelligence check with advantage.
All right.
Roll a straight intelligence check. If you're not proficient in calligrapher supplies, Bree will help you. Will aid you, so he will add his proficiency bonus. No, never mind. That's choreographers. I got the two mixed up. So just roll intelligence check with advantage.
Okay, so 17 to 21.
You find it a little bizarre, but through it all, and persistence, and a little bit of a cleverness, you manage to complete it. When you reach out the form, another quadrant carefully inspects your handiwork, then nods. You have met minimum compliance standards. Once I confirm your identification, we can process your license application. Authorization crystal, please. You would recognize, and immediately recognize that the authorization crystal operates like a spell shard, allowing information to be easily reviewed and possibly even modified by someone with sufficient knowledge. Do you want to modify the authorization crystal as I explain this, or I take that chance?
I mean, apparatus is the one with it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. They will try to hack it. Would anyone like to aid it? Aid them?
Would I do that with an Arcana check?
No, they'll be rolling an Arcana check. Would you like to help them?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Please let it be good.
Okay.
Yes!
That's a
That's a, 23.
and the assist was a 17 plus. 4
Yeah, there.
plus
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm
4.
rolling it, and you're aiding me. So, and you're aiding. Basically aiding. Apparatus. So they roll with advantage. They roll 23. You step out. You step out of the requisition submission room and find a quiet corner. After carefully inspecting the crystal matrix embedded in this diamond, you're able to realign the magical energy contained within. Lonnie, and apparatus are delighted to that you have successfully altered the authorization crystal. No longer does it indicate that you are a forming named Teon Doc from Sector 48F, but rather contains your own personal information. You you present the quadrant concentrate on the authorization crystal for a moment, then responds, accepted. And returns the authorization crystals to you. Please proceed.
Great. Where are we going now? Do we have more forms?
Oreg's kind of like looking around. Why do we have to fill in these forms?
Because bureaucracy, I guess, is the pinnacle of order. Really, we should have known this place is awful by the architecture alone.
We'll comply with our rules for now. But if this bureaucracy, as you call it, ever comes to the demon wastes, creatures in there would be taking over Eberron by now.
Yeah. While the Mordoron reviews were, Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, so you managed to, make it through there? Does anyone want to do a Sudoku puzzle or not?
I don't do Sudoku, I'm afraid.
I thought so. Because Sudoku takes a long time. I played enough last week and how much no where this is going. Alright, so we're gonna skip over the bonus scene because wow, how you play Sudoku kinda sucks. Alright, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
While the modern reviews their paperwork, making 3 copies and snapping each of its series of glyphs, you look all around for the Emerald Claw agents. Across the room, you spot a towering warforged, vicious bladed wings sprouting from his back, his arms and body covered with even more blades that serve as both as armor and weapon alike. His bladed arms are crossed, and his foot taps impatiently. Funny. Didn't expect to see any forged here. Hang on, so I gotta write this down?
Sorry about that.
Oh. Fan, we, so basically, sorry, trying to think, so basically, they managed to get through the bureaucratic process, and they find a specific, warforged, towering warforged with blades all over his body.
Okay.
Yeah, apparatus seems to look on, tense up, looks unsurprised, and tenses up.
Huh. Okay.
Alrighty? Shall I continue?
Yeah.
But there is no sign of your rivals. Though you aren't sure if that's because they're gotten ahead of you or behind you in this endless application process. After an intermittent wait, the construct system intones, you have received full ownership authorization. You may proceed to the construction zone. You receive an ownership authorization certificate along with the elaborately detailed turn-by-turn instructions. I'd like each of you to make a survival check. Is anyone trained in survival?
I am trained.
Okay, roll a survival check.
I'm
19.
trained in survival too, and I got 21.
Nice. With relief,
I'm not. I got a 13.
with relief, you leave this large square building and set off across the city. The instructions you received are detailed to the point of being overwhelming, but you are able to follow them to the letter, quickly arriving at your destination, the deconstruction zone.
Ah, yes, my time in the jungle has helped me much with moving through orderly plains.
Yeah, quite the odd theme to pull off. You think to yourself? Don't you think?
I mean, I guess it's like the concrete jungle.
Well, they don't got fun games. Anyway, I'm gonna take a. After reaching the deconstruction zone central office, presenting the proper paperwork and having reviewed it for what feels like the 100th time, you are escorted to what appears to be the city junkyard. You are taken back by the neat and orderly piles of imperfect supplies stretching as far as the eye can see. Much of it is only mildly flawed or damaged, but the piles easily reach heights of 15 feet in places. As the Mordons escort you down the aisles from a distance, you see groups of humanoids lifting a sewer slab, then one of them scurrying underneath to grab something. As you draw closer, you realize it is a core of Avar from the cargo car, but its green scarf and armored chainmail have disappeared. All illusions gone. Roston now sports a full suit of armor, including the emerald claws, insignia, and distinctive helmet with a half faceplate. He is flanked by 3 animal-clawed troopers in similar attire. Roston emerges from the par with a shining orb lifted high, a glint in his eye as he watches the light reflect off the internal components. Despite the cosmetic mark on the surface, you can clearly see that the quintessence engine is still fully functional. Roston gloats. Now this is a beauty. Our superiors will be very pleased with us, boys. No. I take that back. I take that back. Sorry, I misread it. The mortars expect you to pile materials perhaps a mile and a half away from the front desk. They all work together to lift a large slab of steel covering the pile, and underneath shines the disorderly quintessential engine, which you can clearly see is still fully functional despite the cosmetic mark on the surface. As you pick it up, slow, market applause fills the air, and as you turn around, you see the middle-aged core far from before, but his green scarf and unmarked chainmail have disappeared. All illusions gone. Now, Roston now sports a full suit of armor, including the emerald claws insignia and distinctive helmet with a half full plate. He is flanked by 3 emerald clawed troopers in a similar attire. I suppose I should thank you. I'll be taking that possesses engine, thank you very much. I would like each of you to roll initiative.
11.
Wait, what happened to the whole no violence rule?
Well, this is a junkyard. Things are already imperfect. They don't care.
Okay.
I say violence is legal when it involves in defense. So I got 7.
Oof. What'd you roll, Fen?
I rolled 11.
Alrighty. Give me a second while I set the music.
only rolled a 24.
Okay, 24.
If only that had been an attack roll.
Bree rolled a 20. Dirty 20.
Alright.
And Apparatus rolled a 9. As for the others, so just give me a second. Trooper number one of the troopers rolls a 2, the other a 12 and a 6. While Ralston, the leader of the group, rolls a 4. He goes first, and oh, and who was holding the he was holding the artifact in their hands?
Since I was filling out the form, I guess I would probably be the one handed it. So I would have it.
Okay. Yeah, so you gain the benefits of the Coincidence engine. I will copy and paste it over to you.
Okay.
Yeah. He attacks Roston for 19. That's 19 plus 6. That's a hit, and they will do medicine attack, which spending one superior die for 3, 7, 13 points of damage.
Who's damaged? Who's this? Sorry.
Roston Roston got hit by Bree. He takes a slash. He strikes Roston and leaving behind a nasty dent in the armor with his sword. And Roston will have to and Bree glares him menacingly. As karma for trying to fight him earlier. And that means Roston will have to make a saving throw. Okay, natural 1! He is frightened. The strike seems like inspire fear into him. His eyes wide in fear, and his weapon starts his hand starts shaking. And that will be his turn. No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Monty, I believe you go up first. I'm sorry. Did you roll a 24?
I did.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I kind of lost track. Okay, Lonnie, you're up.
Formerly, the artist formerly known as the Green Scarf Thief. I'm gonna reintroduce him to an old friend that he should remember from earlier. I use spell secrets and hold person on him. It will target his intelligence.
Okay. He did not succeed on the intelligence saving throw.
Then he gets to enjoy holding still for a while again.
I see a frozen, fearful look on his face as he his body stiffens.
I then, with my move action, position myself where there is Orach in between me and the potential people trying to stab me for keeping their leader in check.
Alrighty. Yeah, one of the troopers will attack on Bree, And he attacks us with advantage. Oh, that's a natural 20, by the way. That's a natural 20.
A lot of those today.
14, 17 points of damage. A good solid hit. Wham! Whacks it at the side of a priest's face, and he's like stumbles around, dazed for a moment before he quickly recovers. Yeah, 17 points of damage. That's a nasty one. That will be his turn. Finn, I believe you're up.
Yeah. I'd like to... how far away are they?
About 25 feet away from you. That's the default assumption. Just letting you know.
Alright. Then I'd like to move up behind Bree and use my action to summon my wildfire spirit.
Poof! Your cat.
Just behind the enemies. So it's like they're within the blast radius of the summon, but Bree isn't.
Nice.
Alrighty. So each one will have to make their dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Ralston succeeds, I believe.
It is a DC 14.
One of them rolled a 10. Natural 1. Well, the other rolled a natural 1.
Alright.
And the other, natural 20. For one of them, it would do double the damage. The other, regular damage.
It's doing 17 damage.
To the ones that failed in a crit roll. That's
Yep.
Okay, so did you say 17? And what does the other one suffer from? How many points does the other one suffer from?
So I roll again. Uh, 13.
Yeah, as soon as the cat made of fire appears, he seems to burst two of the troopers on fire, and one of them screams out in pain. Would that be your turn? Yeah, and Lonnie.
And then I'd like to use my bonus action to tell it to fire its fire seed attack
Alrighty.
at the one that took 17.
Alright, Lonnie. My apologies for having Bree go first. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry. Generally, I'm good at this, but sometimes I just slipped up. Alright, your cat is up. Your fire cat is up first. So, what are you gonna? So you're gonna tell it to attack?
Yep.
Alrighty. Who's it gonna attack?
The one that took 17 damage.
Alrighty.
But it rolled 1.
It rolled an 11.
It rolled a 1.
No.
A natural 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Does it just explode?
Yeah. It sounds forward. But yeah. Yeah. They seem to be
Damn
confused
cat.
why they didn't hit
Okay.
anything. Alright. Would that be their turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Apparatus is up next, and they have the bottle from earlier, so they're gonna cast Catapult. They basically set up this apparition of a catapult, cranks it up, and launches at the at Roston. He is going to make a dex save. Fails. As he finds himself suddenly bash. His face receiving a bottle that just burst forward into a bunch of tiny little pieces of glass, tiny little pieces of glass. That was a really good roll, that's a pretty good roll, don't you think?
Yeah.
So it does 3d8 points of bludgeoning damage. I got one word to say to that. Ouch. So the music escalates as I try to find the third d8 for 10 points of damage. I think, oh, he grabs his face for a second. I said, that didn't hurt. And that will be their turn. Aura, I believe you're up.
Alright, so... Alright, how many targets are within my purview?
4. All 4 of them.
4. Okay.
Keep in mind, their leader is under hold person, so he's super vulnerable getting stabbed in the face.
Oh yeah, I
Alright.
should work with the, they should be. Oh, I should work with the. Yeah, they didn't make it.
Alright, in that case, he's gonna be my target.
Yeah, so roll your attack with advantage. By the way.
That is the plan, and I'm gonna be using my maul again.
Smashing time. What?
Natural 20! Oh, he's nice. Well, you know what that means, don't you?
All right.
Might.
It's smiting time!
Yes.
Hang on. I need to get the dice out. These guys wouldn't happen to be fiends or undead, would they?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
They're human.
Alright, so
or what
for the... Jesus Christ, I've rolled 3 natural 20s in one session. That's bloody
impressive.
weird.
Smite.
Okay, so the maul damage...
So how much does it do? So how much damage does it do?
Okay, well, the maul is 2d6 plus 3, but it will be 4d6 plus 3.
Yeah, so 2d6 double that for to paste in the thing.
Okay, just re-rolling a 2 because of my great weapon fighting. And that's another... Okay, so the maul does 23 points of damage,
Oh!
including the modifier.
23. Yeah, he's at 20. Yeah. Alrighty, and your smite.
And the smite.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, that's a lovely one. An 8, 2 7s, and a 6. So that is 28 points of radiant damage.
Oh,
Just smashing straight into his face. So
yeah.
that is what was that again? So what was that? 51 points of damage total.
Yeah. Your hammer glows brightly as like take a swing at the bastard. Wham! Crack! You hear something crack, and you see like bits of his jaw just hanging forward. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, I'd say that's my turn.
Alrighty. Rustin.
just
Okay,
looking up
so does Rustin need to make a save? Regardless, he fails. And he tries to get out of it weakly, but he fails. The other troopers yell out, "Boss!" and attacks you, or with advantage, but misses. The other tries to do the same, but misses. Both of them try to swing the flares at you, but you dodge them with little effort. Some hit you over, but you didn't feel any pain.
I have full-on intimidation eyes going at this rate.
Yeah, that would be your turn, Lonnie. You're up. You have the orb in hand, so
Yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that, but first, of course, I'm going to maintain doing old person, because why wouldn't I? Then I'm going with my... I'm going to go ahead and use Scorching Ray and blow my second level spell slot and try to finish off their boss with these. So that's 3 rays.
3 rays on the back. 3 rays on him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Warrior attack.
Okay, that's 3 different attack rolls. The first one is a 22.
That's a hit.
The second one is a 18.
That's a hit.
And the last one is a 20.
How do you want to do this? A warrior damage then. A warrior damage.
Okay. So let's get another 2d6 in there. So that is a total of 22 fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
So I go ahead and, in horrific frustration at all the bureaucratic shenanigans we had to do, and him getting away, and him jumping out before we could do more damage earlier, and the whole "I'm going to escape your whole person" getting knocked through a wall, is aim over and over at his face until it's a charred husk on top of his armor, until he just stops moving.
And the fireballs just like pierce into his face. There's also a look of fear in his eyes before poof, poof, ow. Okay, that kind of hurts. I say each fiery bolt like pierces through his face. Poof. It burns. His face burns up underneath the helmet, and his helmet like blackened. All the skin, hair, eyes boiled. And even the skull begin to blacken before it crumbles into dust. And he like slumps over on the ground, his body twitching, and eventually stops moving.
Thanks, Orok.
I don't respond. I'm too busy looking at the guards that have been trying to hit me and wondering what their reaction is.
Bree is up, and he will attack the other guard. The Plano attack. That is a hit. And he will roll for 10 points of damage to one of the injured troopers. So they take a hit to another slash to one of them. Leave behind some bloody wounds. That'll be his turn. And I'm gonna see who's up next. The trooper that attacks that gets attacked will attack him back with advantage. That's a 12. Another natural 20. But he will spend a luck point to undo that. Undoing not only the natural 20, but yeah, basically, yeah, he misses. He used up a lucky point, by the way. Now be that guy's turn. Fen, you're up.
Sorry?
Fen, it's your turn.
Would I be able to move?
Yes, you'll be able to move easily.
Can I move in a way that would allow me to hit all of the enemies with my breath attack without hurting my friends?
I will allow that, yes.
Then I want to do that.
Alrighty, roll your attack. I believe that's an attack, right?
It is a saving throw.
Alrighty, so what kind of saving throw do we have in mind?
It is a DC 13 Dex save.
One of them fails. The other succeeds.
Yep.
The other fails. Roll your damage.
Yep.
Actually, like take a sharp intake, and you let out a fiery breath.
5 for full damage and half that for the
Okay, so
successful.
how many? So how much damage again?
5.
5 each. Okay, so as you let out a, you breathe out fire out of your mouth, catching these the 3 agents of the Emerald Claw. One of them barely got out of the way, but it wasn't enough.
Yep, it's one of those take half if you succeed things.
All right, that be your
I don't
turn.
remember if it rounds up or rounds down, and this thing's not telling me.
Apparatus will use their will use their Eldritch Cannon and will attack one of the misses. Pew! Unfortunately, it only one of the ducks just in time for the a spell attack to land hit, but misses. That will be their turn. Aura, you're up.
All right. Staring at the guards while their leader is kind of like charring away behind me. I immediately go for a full-on swing with my warhammer.
Alrighty,
No, my maul.
alrighty, make your attack. Who are you attacking?
One of the guards. If any of them look more injured, then I'll.
Yeah, one of
go
them
for it.
looks more greatly injured compared to the others. You see burn marks all over his body. And one hefty strike would put him down for good.
Okay, I got a 16.
Misses, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he still has a bit of energy left in him as he uses flare to twist the trajectory of your maul out of the way.
What did these hero points do again?
Adds D6. Adds a D6.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use a hero point.
Alrighty.
That's another 4, so that would be 20.
Alrighty. That hits, actually. That hits as you yank the untwirl the flare out your maul. You go for the strike. Hit him in the chest. Will that work? Right, make your attack.
Okay. So my damage is. Let me just check if. No. Okay, so that will be 5 and a 2, but I'm re-rolling the 2, and that's a 6 and a 5. So that is 14 points of damage.
Yeah. Instead of the chest, I retract that. You knock his head clean off with one hefty strike with your maul, and he falls down to the ground, dead. No, you crack his chest. You hear like a powerful crack in his chest. He struggles to breathe for a moment. Reaches out to you. You'll never. He dies before he even finishes the sentence.
I just did.
Yeah, the other agents looking at their friends just dying by the hand. Attacks you. And misses. The other tries to go for a Bree. And misses. His imposing armor and shields just barely preventing any basically it didn't do much. Sorry. And that will be their turn. Lonnie, you're up.
Alright. So, my hand still sparking from earlier, I go ahead and run up to, let's see. I don't really benefit from the averages game. So, Aura, your equipment, do you happen to have a pocket or someplace on your back that I could slip this into so you can benefit from it?
I can assume so. I mean, I've probably got a backpack with a few pockets in it.
All right. Mathematically, Lonnie decides it would be far better suited to basically run up and put the orb inside the deepest pouch they can reach on Orak's gear. That way, he can that wonderful not rolling lower than 10.
That would be useful.
And that will be my turn because I will be fair and say like shoving it all the way in there will probably take an action.
Okay, does it require attunement?
No.
No.
No. Okay, cool. So I've got this quintessence engine then.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to pronounce. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you want to do, Lonnie?
That'll be it. That's all. That's moving and did an action. So that's all I can do.
All right. Re-attacks one of the agents and hits. And as he takes a stab, with which deals 8 points of damage. Okay, 8, 13. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, take a stab and it's like, yeah, it takes a stab and leaves behind a bloody hole on his body. But he's still standing, but he's taking a bit of a beating. And who is up next? Ben, you're up.
Alright. Like to run over to Bree and give him a pat on the shoulder. He's cure wounds.
Alrighty, roll your roll the d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
The heal 6. Also, is my cat still alive?
Yeah, your cat's still alive.
Alright.
Just like a little confused that it hit nothing.
Yeah, I'd like to tell it to attack again.
Alrighty, okay, that ends your turn and starts with your cat. Roll your attack.
Cat turn. This is a little pepper breath. Rolled the wrong die. Got rolled an 18.
That hits barely.
Yeah, and does 5 damage.
Yeah, one swipe of its fiery claws does a number on this guy. Burn marks all over his body, stab wounds, slashing wounds. He's not going to be much long now.
Hey.
I probably should not make a habit of that. Anyway, would that be your turn? Would that be your cat's turn?
Yep.
Apparatus' turn is up. Misses again.
Oh, what? The cat can fly.
No, apparatus. I'm talking about apparatus. The apparatus missed again.
Sorry. Apparently my cat can fly.
Oh.
It flies faster than it walks.
What? What is a cat like super cat or something?
Is it a Tressum?
It's a
Fire
wildfire spirit.
That makes sense.
It's just a little fiery ball of cat.
I'll keep that in mind. That'll be apparatus' turn, unfortunately, because they kept on missing. Aura, you're up.
Alright. How many are left?
2.
2. Are any of them next door to me?
Both of them are, yes. And so is Bree and Fen. Apparatus and Lonnie are staying behind, providing support.
All right. Well, in that case, I will swing my maul. Ooh, and that is a 22.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, that is 11 points of damage.
You ever saw one of the executions from Doom Eternal where the Doomslayer punches down one of the imps' head so their head like caves into their chest?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like
I've also seen things like that in Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but with your maul. Wham! And you hear a loud crack as his head like caves into into the rest of his body and just like falls down dead. That's a good image to have, no?
I'm good with that.
All right, would that be your turn?
Yeah, and just we're just finishing things off here, I guess.
Yep. Mrs. Bree, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for him, at least. That'll be his. That will be his turn. Lonnie, you're up.
All right. Well, I got a handful of spell slots and a handful of burning hands. So with me no longer having the orb, I got try to get into a position where I can hit at least 2 of the enemies.
No,
with burning
there's one guy left.
Oh, in that case, well, I'm just gonna set that one guy on fire. He gets to make a dex save.
That's an 8.
And then since he didn't make a 14, that's going to be 9 damage.
Yeah, he bursts into fire. He bursts into fire again. Burn marks forming, scorch marks forming on his armor and clothes, and burn marks forming on his skin. 7. That's an. Okay, would that be your turn?
That'll be it.
Bree attacks. Spends another luck point, but misses because I'm not gonna do a natural 1. No. But misses. As what are they wearing again? Yeah. As the Emerald Claw agent deflects his a strike with his sword with his shield. And I believe Fanfire is up.
Alright. Like to cast Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Uh, 23
That hits.
with 8 damage.
Alright. One fiery bolt that pierces through its body. Leave behind a scorch mark that seems to seal out quickly thanks to, its fire. But he seems to be out of it now. Oh, almost. Would that be your turn?
Bonus action, tell the cat to attack.
Alrighty. Make your roll with your cat's attack.
Roll. 20
That hits.
and 6 damage.
Alright.
It's fire seed.
Would your cat leap up to the remaining agent as like a claw at his face? Claws at his face.
Okay.
Would that be their turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Apparatus turn. Apparatus will heal. Will spend a slot point to heal Bree. Or 12 points of damage. He was back pretty much. He's back full health. As they walk up to him and like does a bit of a spray, like some sort of strange their hand like raises goes at a 90-degree angle, and and some sort of liquid came spraying out of their palm, and it seems to close up more of Bree's wounds. So restoring to full health. That will be their turn. Aura. Now you're up.
All right. Getting up to that one guy and just grinning at him as I swing my maul at him.
All right. Make your attack.
I rolled a 6, but because of my quintessence engine, that's going to be automatically a 10, which makes it 15.
Misses.
I'm going to use another hero point.
Alrighty.
So, and that's a 3, so that is 15, 18.
18. That hits barely.
Ooh, okay. 2 2s. I'm going to roll them both. Oh, shit. Not much better. A 3 and a 1, and I've got to take them. So that is 4 plus 7 points of damage.
Alrighty. You walk in like wham at the side of his head, hearing like his teeth like just flying out. He spits blood, looks at you, and he says, "Your efforts are futile. You will not stop the coming triumph of the Order of the." What are you gonna do?
I'm going to say, many have said that.
And you finish him off with,
but it never works. And I finish him off.
Alrighty, crack. Yeah, you squish his like, you cave his face in as you slam him to the ground, and his head popped open like a watermelon. And for that, combat has ended. So give me a moment to get the next scene up.
With audience going to exclaim, "Great! Can we get out of this hellhole now? I've had enough of the realm of order."
Alright.
I pick up my cat, pet it.
Would you like to pet it?
Yeah, my cat.
Yeah. I'm asking everybody else. Fen, so are you petting it?
Well, but the cat.
Yeah. Everybody pets the cat.
I don't pet the cat.
Everybody but Aura pets the cat.
I still don't trust it.
It's made out of fire.
Yeah, the fire seems to bounce off your hands harmlessly, surprisingly enough.
I guess that means she likes you.
You rarely, but triumphantly, make your way back across the city to the very large, very square, very perfect building with far too many lines of bureaucrats. Entering the building, you are ready to climb up as hundreds of stories of stairs. But to your immense relief, you notice something you missed before. There's a large door in the lobby with a small room side. Oh, before you set off, would you like to loot the bodies?
Yeah, I guess looting the bodies would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab out the rest of the authorization crystals. So you now have 5, a total of 5 each.
5 each.
No, 5 total. 5 total. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one. Okay, so we all have one crystal basically.
Yeah. Yep. There's a large door in the lobby with a small room inside. The sign above the door is written in countless languages, one of which you recognize. Lift.
So, sorry, what was the name of the crystal again?
Authorization crystals. You don't write it down. You just. It's not.
Okay.
After several long, awkward minutes standing in a small room, listening to cheerily music playing from somewhere overhead, the door opens to a different scene. In front of you, you see the same 13-sided dome as you entered so many hours before. Its clock hands unmoving in the absence of the engine. Making your way to the edge of the building, you peer down the dizzying drop to the ground far beneath. Not sure if the jump is harder or easier the second time around, but 1, 2, 3. Do you jump?
Yeah.
I guess so.
You jump. The ground rushes towards you, and in the final moments before striking solid earth, you feel a flicker of doubt. Does the jump really work both ways? But then, a flash of light, pulling at your inward dimensions, and you find yourself hurtling back up towards the river gouge, toward the bridge lined with gleaming conductor stones. Your arcane ascent slows just as your feet reach the narrow bridge. You land steadily, but you might feel a little uncomfortable at the turn swaying of the bridge back and forth. You're making your way off the bridge to more solid footing. You see an elemental line cart coming your way. You see a familiar dwarf with a crew cut and neatly trimmed beard. You're a sight for our eyes. How afraid you were going to flat at the bottom. I think if you didn't, well, you might want to ride.
Walking.
If you're wondering, I got this cart back in Corona Peak, headed down to pick you, dress you up.
Okay, I guess we take it.
Alright, you make your way back to Irontown, and where the dwarf basically farewell, and you parted ways. Finally, you board. Each of you boarded another lightning rail car, and this time you're pretty sure with you beneath guards, and you head back to Sharn, where the familiar towers are quite a welcoming sight. You return to the Clifftop Guild, and you see the one-eyed shifter greeting you. She seems quite enthusiastic. Glad you made it back. And by the looks of it, you got your crystals back. Is that right? Apparizer shows her the 5 crystals. Good. So, mind telling me what happened? Yeah. Apparizer and Bree shows the crystals. So what do you want to say?
I don't know what. Sorry.
Or do you still have the?
Wants to say anything?
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. What are you saying? Sorry for interrupting you.
Don't know whether Lani wants to say anything.
Alright, sure. Okay.
Do you show the engine to her?
I do.
Well done. Well done. You. The prophets will be quite pleased with your work. And she smiles.
Hope so. It was surprisingly annoying. I was hoping this was just, go pick it up from like a vault or something. Maybe some light thievery, or maybe blowing up a few doors. Instead, it was here, wait in line for a couple hours and fill out papers. No wonder you got someone else to do this. Ugh.
Yeah, I used to be quite impatient like you when. How old are you, by the way? How old are you?
It was indeed tenuous.
Lottie is a gnome, so she's probably like in her 40s.
Well, when I was younger, let's put it that way. I couldn't imagine the sheer bureaucracy I had to go through. Right. Well, she looks at the engine around. Bit of America that our world is imperfect, huh? Oh, as promised, do the 200 gold as 200 gold. In addition, I'll let you all. She counts the crystals. 105 gold total. So that means each of you gets 225 gold total. Mark that down on your sheets. And with that, we end this session.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you leveled up, by the way. Welcome to level 4.
Oh, we're level 4. Yay.
Oh, and by the way, before you leave, you also find a Ring of Fire Resistance. I'd like each of you to make a investigation check earlier. I kind of forgot about that.
Investigation check.
Yeah, you were looting the bodies. Apparatus found something. They found a Ring of Fire Resistance.
17.
I got a 17 plus 1, so 18.
Alrighty, you found a Ring of Fire Resistance, and yeah, and again, you also found the 4 authorization crystals. So sorry about that. I got a little mumbled right there. That's my mistake. Yeah, you're all level 4 now. Congratulations.
Cool, because I am... Cool, so my ability modifier, I'm going to increase my strength by 1 and my charisma by 1, which brings them both up to 18, so I get plus 4 on their...
Nice!
On both strength and charisma.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And with that, we close this chapter for now, and yeah, I hope you all had fun, guys. Have fun, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only...
Yeah, I'm sorry for any fumbles I've made.
I'm
I'm sorry for any fumbles I've made. Got a little nervous. I'll do my best to do better next time. Hopefully.
and my health went up by... Oh, sorry, just before my health went up by 4.
You can roll a couple times and pick the highest result.
Next roll was a 3, so still 4.
You can try it 1 or 2 more tries.
Alright, I got a 6 then. So 6 plus my constitution, so that's an extra 8 hit points.
Alrighty. And with that, we're going to rate the gaming author. He's a great guy. A great guy, all-around streamer, and all sorts. And with that, I bid you all a good night.